name is Jasper. Here at Menura I'm responsible for the technical development of the modular mixer. This includes all the electrical circuits, housing and hardware. Actually, before Menura, I mostly repaired synthesizers and worked as a technician in the event industry. This led me to developing my own synthesizers and eurorack modules. Being a DJ since I was 16 and never having found the perfect mixer myself, I at one point asked myself, why not build a mixer? The next question for me was, what is the perfect mixer? As I realized that every DJ probably has another answer to that question, I thought about building a mixer that suits everybody's needs, a modular mixer. As a proof of concept, I took circuits of the legendary URI 1620 mixer and split them up in sections, which made sense to me. Input, channel insert, mixer, master insert, master and output. From this point until now, a lot of work and a lot of iterations followed, and here we are with our current prototype. Of course, the modular aspect was the main focus, the possibility to design your own mixer. This is realized with a huge amount of possible module combinations, which will suit everybody's needs. Nevertheless, all of this only makes sense with the perfect sound quality. Nobody would want a DJ mixer that doesn't sound great, no matter the features. So this is our second goal, reaching sonic perfection. It all starts with the right power supply. We only use power converters from the Silent Switcher series, which deliver nearly ripple and noise-free power. Next up are the op-amps, tiny amplifiers which are plentiful used in most mixes. Here we use high-quality bipolar op-amps wherever possible. These require a bit more care when implemented, but reward with really low noise, minimal distortion and a great overall sound. To lower noise even further, we make sure to use as low a resistance as possible in the signal path. This is also achieved by the gold connectors, which assure perfect long-time connectivity. Another technique is extensive AC coupling throughout the whole signal path to prevent clicks, pops or scratching, which are generated by DC voltage in potentiometers, switches or faders. Also, the whole signal path is fully analog, except if you would like to use a digital module. This gives you the freedom to build a fully analog mixer. All of these points combined ensure a great listening experience. With modularity, at first modular synthesizers come to mind. These can be patched, however, our mixer has a predefined internal routing. This routing is really logical and replaces patched cables which would disturb the DJ performance. Our 6 sections match the architecture of a classical DJ mixer and are therefore pretty intuitive. Here you can see our empty case in which you can put the modules. For that, you at first take these ribbon cables and plug them right in until it clicks. And then you take your module, here for example a phono and line input module, and just plug it in as well. After this, you just take 2 screws and screw the module in. For the input section, of course, we will have other modules available. Here, for example, a Bluetooth module. Next up is the channel insert section. Here you can see, for example, a 3-band equalizer, but we also have these 4-band equalizers available, which fit in here. Or for eurorack integration, we have these breakout modules, where you can put in your own eurorack modules. Here, down here, you can see the mixer section. On this mixer, you have these rotary faders, but for like techno music, for example, we also have these linear fader modules in different fader lengths, which fit in here. For the master input section, we have these 3-band isolator, and of course, we also have different color options. For example, here white module. In the master section, here you can see our standard master module for example, master volume or the headphone volume or the headphone amplifier. Okay. In this area, you can see our output module, which processes the output signals. In this case, you can see our purple version. Knowing the harsh conditions in the club environment, it is important for us to build a rigid mixer using only high-quality parts. To make it really scratch-resistant, we used a high-quality powder coating and side panels from local walnut hardwood. We also use aluminium instead of plastic knobs for a better feeling and durability. From a technical perspective, the power converters emit a lot less heat than typical power supplies. This leads to a longer life from all the electronic components. We also try to focus on conductive plastic faders and potentiometers instead of classic carbon ones. These have better longevity, improved linearity and matching. We would like to offer both options. The signal path is fully analog and can be extended by digital modules, so everybody can decide for themselves. At first, we would like to broaden our selection of modules. There are hundreds of ideas for future modules. This would also enable even more connectivity options, making hybrid setups really easy. Of course, more options at one point require more space, so I think an 8-channel version is also a nice idea. Another idea we have in mind is the digital integration of the mixer in DAWs or DBS systems. For that purpose, we already implemented a USB-C port and digital connections between the modules. This digital option, of course, is only activated if wanted. Of course, eurorack had a huge influence on the modular mixer, as can be seen on the form factor. The dimensions of the modules are similar to those of eurorack modules, so you can put in your eurorack module. We have already developed eurorack breakout modules which enable audio and power connections to eurorack modules. This, of course, expands the choice of effect modules a lot.